What's a golfer's favorite type of music? Swing. How can you tell if a bad singer is at your door? They can't find the key and they don't know when to come in. According to one study, people don't notice when you replace any given word with the name of a musical instrument. However, I don't believe that to be true. This session is about our entertainment choices, primarily focusing on our choices in the movies and television programs we watch and the radio stations or pre-recorded music we listen to. Psalm 101, verses 1 through 7, touches on this in that it addresses the things we allow to influence our lives. I will sing of your love and justice to you, Lord. I will sing praise. I will be careful to lead a blameless life. When will you come to me? I will conduct the affairs of my house with a blameless heart. I will not look with approval on anything that is vile. I hate what faithless people do. I will have no part in it. The perverse of heart shall be far from me. I will have nothing to do with what is evil. Whoever slanders their neighbor in secret, I will put to silence. Whoever has haughty eyes and a proud heart, I will not tolerate. My eyes will be on the faithful in the land, that they may dwell with me. The one whose walk is blameless will minister to me. No one who practices deceit will dwell in my house. No one who speaks falsely will stand in my presence. Isaac Watts created a hymn based on a paraphrase of this psalm. He lived from July of 1674 through November of 1748. He was an English congregational minister, hymn writer, theologian, and logician. He was a prolific and popular hymn writer and is credited with some 750 hymns. His works include When I Survey the Wondrous Cross, Joy to the World, and O God, Our Help in Ages Past. He's recognized as the godfather of English hymnody. Many of his hymns remain in use today and have been translated into numerous languages. This hymn is set to the tune of O Master, Let Me Walk with Thee. I invite you to sing along.
Mercy and judgment are my song, and since they both to you belong, my gracious God, my righteous King, to you my songs and vows I bring. If I am raised to bear the sword, I'll take my counsels from your word. Your justice and your heavenly grace shall be the pattern of my ways. No sons of slander, rage, and strife shall be companions of my life. The haughty look, the heart of pride within my doors shall ne'er abide. Let wisdom all my actions guide, and let my God with me reside. No wicked thing shall dwell with me, which may provoke your jealousy.
The question we need to ask ourselves is, do we have the conviction of the psalmist in the scripture and the hymn we just heard? Or do we want to go on pretending that the things we watch and listen to don't really affect the person we are becoming? If we pay attention to our bodies and their physiological responses while watching television or movies, we can see that in a very real way, we are participating in what is happening in that program or show. The way many people listen to radio stations or pre-recorded music is even more insidious. Since we often use it as background noise and don't consciously pay attention to the messages in the music, as a result, it goes directly into our unconscious minds without filtering and can have an even more profound effect on the kind of people we are becoming. Joseph Goebbels was Nazi Germany's Minister for Public Enlightenment and Propaganda. He is quoted as saying, "If you repeat a lie often enough, it becomes the truth." Many of today's movies, television programs, and music choices are portraying as normal things that are contrary to Christian principles. Those behaviors may be normal for the world, but they should not be for Christians. If we don't focus on following Jesus, it will be easier to be distracted by what the media are selling as normal behaviors. The Apostle Paul had a lot to say about this and wrote it in several of his letters. In one example, he advised us to avoid worldliness in Romans 12, verse 2. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. The next two examples come from his first letter to the church in Corinth. He advised us to evaluate the usefulness of what we are doing in 1 Corinthians 10:23, where he wrote, I have the right to do anything, you say, but not everything is beneficial. I have the right to do anything, but not everything is constructive. In the second example from that letter, he advised us in 1 Corinthians 10:31 to be sure we glorify God in all we do, when he wrote, so whether you eat or drink or whatever you do it all for the glory of God. The fourth example comes from Ephesians 5, verses 15 and 16, where he advised us to use our time wisely. As he wrote, be very careful then how you live, not as unwise, but as wise, making the most of every opportunity, because the days are evil. A fifth example comes from Philippians 4, verse 8, where he advised us to filter the content of what we focus on. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Our entertainment choices can become an important spiritual practice if we make sure all of them reflect our Christian values.